excited you could join me for another episode of Connecting the Galaxy. My name's Ricky, and as always, I'll take you through something Star Wars, giving you a quick summary, looking at the key events and the characters, and giving you the connections that it has to the wider Star Wars universe. Today we're going to be going through the first issue of Yoda in the new comic series. It's titled The Coming of the Jedi, and there will be spoilers, so if you haven't read it yet, maybe stop the video, go check it out, and then come back. Alright, let's get started. This issue takes place just before or at the same time as Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, as Yoda awaits Luke's visit. But since this is an issue that flashes back into Yoda's past, the story takes place hundreds of years before that. It is during the High Republic era, sometime before the comics and books from Phase 1, such as Light of the Jedi. The story begins with Yoda sitting in his hut on the planet Dagobah. He is speaking to someone through the Force, and it brings him to a memory from a long time ago, a distress call from the Outer Rim. Beings from the planet Turak, called the Scalvi, are being attacked by the Krokon. The Jedi Council receives the call, and after some deliberations, Yoda volunteers to go and defend the beings from the raiders. Once there, Yoda quickly takes charge and saves the day. In a surprise ending, Yoda decides to stay and live with the Scalvi in case the Krokon return. Characters: Grandmaster Yoda. Grandmaster Yoda is famous. Everyone knows him from the original movies and the prequels and the sequels. Now even more people know him because of Baby Yoda or Grogu in the Mandalorian series. This is Yoda at the earliest part of his existence during the High Republic. He is still learning and growing and willing to go out and help others no matter what the cost. Bree Menard. Bree is a young Scalvi who is tech savvy and works on an old ship in the village. Bree wants to help the village when it is attacked and is the one who sends out the distress signal. By the end of the issue, Bree is the one closest to Yoda. Lita and Mata. At this point, it is unclear if Lita and Mata are family to Bree, but they care about each other, and Mata tries to protect the younger Scalvi from attack. Riak and Klask. Riak and Klask are the Krokon thugs who are leading the raids on the Scalvi village. I'm sure we'll see them return in the next issues. Master Veeder. Master Praetria Veeder is a Tarnat who comes from the planet Tarn, and they have rough hair and horns. Master Veeder is new to the Jedi Council in this issue and questions helping the Scalvi because they are on the Jedi Council and the job seems like someone else should be doing it instead of those, members on the council. Yoda and the other members correct him, and it shows there is still some growing for this Jedi to do. I thought this was a pretty cool start to the Yoda series. Having him on Dagobah, it's good to have it grounded and have him looking back to his adventures over the years, and I'm sure it will add more to the story and more gravity to his visit with Luke in The Empire Strikes Back. I'm also curious about who he is talking to in the beginning of the comic book. Is it Obi-Wan? Is it Qui-Gon? I guess we'll have to wait and find out. There are a couple of connections here, and obviously the biggest is that it takes place during the Rebellion and The Empire Strikes Back, in the present time. And when Yoda is looking back in his memories of the past, it is during the High Republic days. The High Republic takes place roughly 350 to 200 years before the Phantom Menace, and it's where some of the newest novels and comics in Star Wars universe are taking place. Another connection that is pretty cool is involving the Jedi Council in the story. Master Veeder is a new member of the Council. As Ella says in the comic, I realize that you are new to the Council. That is significant because in the first issue of the High Republic comic series from Phase 1 of the High Republic, Master Veeder is now on the Grand Masters of the Jedi Council. So he is still here around 100 years later, just like Yoda, and he's advanced to a Grand Master. This is the first issue of the Yoda series, and there are more to come. I'm excited to see where the story goes, and I hope you check it out for yourself. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you next time on Connecting the Galaxy.